Your dreams are my dreams. Your hopes are my hopes. And your future is what I'm fighting for each and every day. The question for Democrats, all Democrats, including those in Congress, is whether they are on the side of the voters or are they on the side of the special interests. The reason why Democrats only talk about the totally made-up Russia story is because they have no message, no agenda, and no vision. They don't talk about the all-time high stock market. They don't talk about reforms to the VA or about manufacturing jobs we're bringing back to America by the hundreds of thousands. They don't talk about the Keystone Pipeline that I immediately approved or the Dakota Access Pipeline. The Russia story is a total fabrication. It's just an excuse for the greatest loss in the history of American politics. That's all it is. It just makes them feel better when they have nothing else to talk about. What the prosecutors should be looking at are Hillary Clinton's 33,000 deleted emails, and they should be looking at the paid Russian speeches and the owned Russian companies. Or let them look at the uranium she sold that is now in the hands of very angry Russians. Most people know there were no Russians in our campaign. There never were. We didn't win because of Russia. We won because of you. That I can tell you. We won because we totally outworked the other side. We won because millions of patriotic Americans voted to take back their country. Have you seen any Russians in West Virginia or Ohio or Pennsylvania? Are there any Russians here tonight? Any Russians? They can't beat us at the voting booths. So they're trying to cheat you out of the future and the future that you want. They're trying to cheat you out of the leadership you want with a fake story that is demeaning to all of us, and most importantly, demeaning to our country and demeaning to our Constitution. I just hope the final determination is a truly honest one, which is what the millions of people who gave us our big win in November deserve, and what all Americans who want a better future want and deserve. Democrat lawmakers will have to decide. They can continue their obsession with the Russian hoax or they can serve the interests of the American people. Try winning at the voter booth. Try winning at the voter booth. Not going to be easy, but that's the way you're supposed to do it. Our agenda is the pro-worker agenda. We want to control our borders and lift our people from welfare to work. We want to support our police and make our communities safe. We want to reduce taxes and increase wages for all of our people. We want to get the special interests out of politics for good. And we want to bring back our plants and our factories and our manufacturing, and that's what's happening right now, and you see it, and so does every other state in our union. That is why, in the proud tradition of America's great leaders, from Washington to Lincoln to Teddy Roosevelt, we are protecting American workers, and we are protecting American industry for the first time in many, many decades. No longer will we allow other countries to close our factories, steal our jobs, and drain our wealth. We are building our future with American hands, American labor, and American iron, aluminum, steel, and what else? Coal. We will buy American, and we will hire American. To protect our jobs and our industry, I withdrew the United States from the horrible Trans-Pacific Partnership. And to protect our workers and our coal miners, I also withdrew the United States from the job-killing Paris Climate Accord. But not only are we bringing back our jobs, we are bringing back our safety. We have seen the bloodshed and devastation inflicted by terrorists in America, in Europe, and all across the world. I said it during the campaign, and I will say it again right here tonight. We will keep radical Islamic terrorists out of our country. We only want to admit people into our country who love our people and who share our values. We are also keeping our country safe from criminal gangs and violent crime. We are taking the fight to the drug smugglers, human traffickers, and the vile criminal cartels like MS-13 who are being thrown out of our country so quickly you can't even count. Just last week I visited Long Island, where MS-13 has brought terrible violence to a once peaceful and beautiful neighborhood right where I grew up. We are liberating American communities from these vicious, violent gangs. One by one, we are finding the drug dealers, the gang members, the predators, thieves, criminals, and killers, and we are throwing them out of our country. And once they are gone, we will not let them back in. We are stopping drugs from pouring into our country and poisoning our youth. And you have a big problem in West Virginia, and we are going to solve that problem. We are cracking down strongly on sanctuary cities that shield criminal aliens. And in order to stop the drugs, gangs, and traffickers, we are building a wall on the southern border. I also proudly announced legislation this week with Senators Tom Cotton and David Perdue to reform our immigration system to protect American workers and American taxpayers. It's called the RAISE Act, R-A-I-S-E, the RAISE Act. For many years, America has issued most of its green cards to lower-skilled immigrants and people that had no hope of getting a job, undermining blue-collar workers and wages and costing taxpayers billions and billions of dollars a year. The RAISE Act switches to a merit-based system. You come in largely based on merit. Doesn't that sound nice? Wouldn't that be nice? It's about time. Our proposal prevents new immigrants from going on welfare for at least 5 years, so you don't come in and go on welfare. Our plan favors applicants who can speak English, who can support themselves financially, and who demonstrate valuable skills that will strengthen our economy and strengthen our country. We believe decisions about who immigrates to our country should be based on the best interests of America and on the best interests of the American people, you. We are working every single day to heed and honor the will of those millions and millions of voters that came out and voted for us. Not for me, they voted for us. That is why I will repeat again tonight that Congress must do its job, keep its promise, live up to its word, and repeal and replace Obamacare. You have to do it. Nothing in life is easy, but Congress must not give in. They must not give up, but instead, Congress must get to work and deliver Americans the great health care that they deserve, the great repeal and replace that they've been talking about for 7 years. Incredible. One vote. Incredible. But we'll get it, folks. They can't give up Call your congressmen, call your senators, call everybody. Get them to have the guts to vote to repeal and replace Obamacare, which is a disaster. To be a prosperous nation, it is also critical that we lower the crushing tax burden on our workers and on our businesses. The United States has the highest tax rate on business anywhere in the world, and we want to bring it down to one of the lowest because we want more growth, more jobs, and higher pay, and that's what's going to happen. And importantly, we also want to let Americans keep more of their own money, not take it from them. It's time to pass a tax cut for middle-class families. Finally, and you'll see very soon, but you're hearing about it, my administration is committed to rebuilding the depleted infrastructure of the United States. Think of it. We've spent $6 trillion in the Middle East, and the Middle East is 100 times worse than it was 16 years ago when we started. Can you believe this? What a shame. That is why we are pushing a $1 trillion new infrastructure investment bill. We're going to fix our roads. We're going to fix our bridges. We're going to fix our highways and our schools and our airports. We will create amazing monuments that inspire awe and wonder in our people. It used to be that way. It's not that way any longer. We have airports that look like third world countries. It's not going to be that way anymore. American workers will build this great future, and American energy and American clean coal will power this future. We are the nation that put a man on the moon, that dug out the Panama Canal, and that won 2 world wars. We can do anything, we can build anything, and we can dream anything. We share one home and one glorious destiny. And whether we are black or brown or white, we all bleed the same red blood. We all salute that same great American flag. And we are all made by the same Almighty God. As long as we remember these truths, as long as we remember who we are and what we are fighting for, we will never fail. America will triumph. Freedom will prevail. Our values will endure. Our citizens will prosper. And our nation will thrive as never before. With patriotism in our souls and with love for West Virginia in our hearts, we say these words again tonight. We will make America strong again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, West Virginia. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.